my name is Tamara, and my presentation is on leadership and building a cohesive team. What is leadership and why is it so important? According to our text, leadership is defined as the ability to guide a group toward the achievement of a goal. The leadership of any company is responsible for setting up the dynamics of their organization. Leadership sets the example for how the rest of the company will behave. Employees take their cues on how to behave by the example set by those in charge. The style of leadership can affect the cohesiveness of a group of employees. My personal work issue. I was the receptionist at a large law firm. It seemed like a really good job. I was helping people who were sick and dying from asbestos. But what I found out was the leadership of the firm did not value its employees. The employees were always anxious about losing their job. The turnover rate was tremendous. Everyone was blaming each other when things went wrong. The leadership was unethical, and the employees did not work as a team. Each were looking for their own recognition. So, what does our textbook say? The University of Michigan study and the Ohio State Leadership Study posits that an effective leader must be both task and relationship oriented. Beidler's contingency model states that an effective leader depends on a match between the leader's style and the degree to which the work situation gives control and influence to the leader. And it builds on the idea of the Michigan and Ohio State studies. Relationship versus task orientation. When there's emphasis on the relationship, job satisfaction goes up, but productivity goes down. When there's emphasis on the task, productivity goes up, but job satisfaction goes down. When a leader can maintain both task and relationship orientation, there's balance. As we saw in our text, how we make decisions matters. According to Reggio, a leader should give careful attention to decision making. Using the decision-making model, a leader would know when to make the decision alone with information only they have, when to make the decision alone after obtaining information from their subordinates, when to make the decision after sharing the problem with relevant subordinates and get their input, whether the decision should come after consulting the subordinates as a group and get their collective ideas, or making the decision after consulting the subordinates and the group decides together. There are many theories and models, but according to our text, the most common suggestion for effective leadership is to change the behavior of the leader. Because of this, leadership training programs have become a focus for many organizations. My journal article. According to Mayer, Aquino, Greenbaum, and Coenzi, unethical behavior by the leadership of a company, such as bullying, coercion, lying to employees, and breaking company rules, influences the behavior of the rest of the company. This study draws partially from Bandura's social learning theory in that it looks at the correlation between the boss's behavior and how everyone else behaves. An attitude of do whatever it takes to win contributes to competition and conflict. Poor leadership undermines job satisfaction and leads to turnover in the workplace. This study found a direct correlation between the moral identity, ethical behaviors and attitudes of leadership, and the ethical behaviors of employees. Employees tend to behave in the same manner that is being modeled. When poor behavior was modeled, there was more conflict within the company and more interpersonal conflict between employees. Leaders who are not just moral and ethical, but who model this behavior have the best outcomes. The solutions. For there to be a solution, first, it must be recognized that there is a problem. Once that happens, the leadership needs to demonstrate the desired behavior. Use a good decision-making process, find a balance between task and relationship orientation, communicate effectively, and be flexible. Once these elements are in place, the company can look forward to a more cohesive team working for them. Thanks for watching.